Greetings everybody and welcome to Madrid Ball. Hope you all are in the best of health. Today in this video I have brought you some transfer news related to James Rodriguez and Dani Ceballos, and we will also discuss about the words of praise Zinedine Zidane had for Toni Kroos in his very recent interview. There have been some significant developments in the future of James Rodriguez and Ceballos, and hence I just had to give you the news related to our players. But first, let's deal with the interview that Zidane had, which was published on Real France. In that interview, Zidane praised Kroos for his attitude and how he conducts himself both on and off the pitch. He went on to say, and I quote, "Everything in his life is about football and family. Nothing else matters. He will be remembered as a spectacular player, one of the all-time greats in his position." Zidane was further asked what made Kroos such a special player and made him one of the best midfielders of the world. Zidane replied, "He is so good that he can play as a number 6, as a central midfielder and also as an attacking midfielder. He is always calm and that is his main virtue. He's never nervous. It fascinates me the way he uses both legs. I could think he's left-footed." He further went on to say, "Toni doesn't talk a lot, he's a quiet guy, but when he talks, it's because he has to talk. He can talk to anyone, coach, member of the boards, or teammates, and he doesn't shy away from that. I have seen so many discussions and arguments where his participation has been crucial." So as you can see, those are some great words of praise, just tells us how highly regarded he is in Zinedine Zidane's eyes. Toni Kroos joined us for a price of 25 million euros in the summer of 2014 from Bayern Munich, coming off a superb World Cup campaign. A player with such quality, and that too for such a cheap price, definitely has to be the bargain of the decade. He was at the heart of things for us as we went on to claim the 34th La Liga title this past season, and throughout his time at Real Madrid, he has been so effective and so efficient as we went on to claim multiple Champions Leagues, La Ligas, Spanish Super Cup, Club World Cup, etc. Kroos is not the most animated character on the pitch. He just quietly goes around his business, keeps the ball, dictates the tempo of the game from the middle of the park, and also possesses the ability to make some defense-splitting passes. His consistency, I feel at times, is a bit underrated, and I don't think there is any doubt that he can give us at least 2 more years at the highest level. Anything more than that would be a bonus, and we should not really be surprised if he can last longer than that because, as we know, Kroos relies on his vision and technical ability to assert himself on the pitch, and those are the qualities that don't decline very quickly. I am very sure in the seasons to come, Toni will give us more moments of class as he cements his legacy as one of the greatest midfielders of this generation. Coming to the transfer news for the day, firstly related to James Rodriguez. James is set to complete his transfer to Everton. He will undergo the medical procedure today. The deal is set to be worth in the range of 20 to 25 million euros, and James will again be uniting with Carlo Ancelotti, who, as reported by Fabrizio Romano, made a number of calls to convince James to join him at Everton. If you remember, it was in 2014 that James Rodriguez, after winning the World Cup Golden Boot, joined Real Madrid under Ancelotti, where he had an excellent couple of seasons. Then he was loaned out to Bayern Munich on a 2-year deal. Bayern did not exercise his buyout clause, and James returned to Real with the desire to prove himself under Zidane. Now, as we know, this past season didn't go the way he would have liked. Zidane used him sparingly. Sometimes he was left out of the matchday squad, and sometimes he was left as an unused substitute on the bench in spite of the provision where a manager could use 5 subs after football return. So he did endure a tough time where he got limited minutes. There were some injuries as well, and even when he did get some minutes, he looked like a player who was seriously lacking confidence. Now, James joining Everton is very much understandable. The main reason has to be Ancelotti, with whom he has a very good rapport. He trusts the manager, he has thrived under that manager in the past. He knows that Ancelotti will use him properly and can significantly help him in rejuvenating his career, and he wants to be important again. He wants to be on the pitch showing the entire world what he is capable of, and he trusts Carlo Ancelotti will get the best out of him. He is 29 and would definitely like to spend his peak years on the pitch rather than warming the bench. I think it would be a good move for him. He certainly needs a change in environment, and he is a quality player who can deliver at the top level. I wish him the best, and I am very excited to see him how he performs in Everton. Now, coming to another midfielder, it's Dani Ceballos. There has been some development regarding his future at the club. As per numerous reports, Ceballos will leave on a loan for another season at Arsenal. Arsenal's manager, Mikel Arteta, has been an admirer of Ceballos, and even in one of his interviews, Ceballos had said earlier that he would like to return to Arsenal Arsenal, although he did mention that his ultimate aim is to thrive at Madrid. Arsenal fans like him very much. Last season, he started the campaign very well. There was a short phase where he and the entire team was underperforming, but he finished the campaign very strongly under Arteta, capping it off with FA Cup victory. Last season, he played in 44 matches in which he got 4 goals and 4 assists. At times, he was played as a central midfielder, and at times, he was played in the attacking midfield role. But surely, when Ceballos was playing for Arsenal, they played much better as a team and they conceded less goals as well. He emerged as a key figure in the side, and yes, there are some who are critical of his contributions when it comes to goals and assists. In the Premier League, he could only get 2 assists and did not even get a single goal in 18 appearances. So that is an area that he would like to improve upon this season. I think we can all agree that if he stays at Real, he would be little down the pecking order, as there are a number of quality midfielders in our side. His development as a player would stagnate. Hence, I think it is best for all parties involved that Ceballos goes on a loan spell to Arsenal. He would get a manager who has faith in him and would be willing to give him minutes on the pitch. On the other hand, Ceballos will continue his development and Real may get a better version of Ceballos at the end of the loan spell. So that is all we have here in this video. Let me know your thoughts on Toni Kroos. How many years do you think he can serve us at the highest level? What do you think about the move of James Rodriguez to Everton and Ceballos to Arsenal? I would love to know your perspective in the comment section below. I will keep you updated with more Real Madrid transfer news in the days to come. Till then, take care, and as always, Hala Madrid.
Yeah.